Just a few days ago we took over the Saudi Pro League Challenge, the Saudi All-Stars, taking over Spain, winning the Champions League within 3 seasons. And so that brought me to the idea, why not do the same with the MLS All-Stars? I've put them all on Inter Miami. You can see players like Puig, Iaramendi, Buanga. Most of the players actually of Inter Miami are still in the starting 11. That's because they are the strongest team in the MLS. But I have put them in the Spanish First Division, in the EA Sports La Liga, to take them over, to see how they can fare. Can they do even better, maybe, than the Saudi Pro League All-Stars? As we can see here, down the squad, we have players like Giroud, Acosta, who have been transferred, Cucho, the striker. The advantage over the Saudi League is that the players in the MLS are not that old. Some of them are, of course, like Luis Suarez, like Lionel Messi. But most of them are actually at a decent age. Look at Ricky Puig, he's only 24. We have Aviles, who is only 20. Lloris, of course, 37. Alba, 35. So some old players, of course. The one rule I'm going to inflict on us in terms of the transfers is that we can only buy players who are above the age of 30. So no players under 30 years of age. Just like in the Saudi Pro League Challenge. And the Saudi Pro League, just like in real life, had about 500 million. I've given the MLS 100 million. I think that is quite realistic. And I've chosen to go with the tiki-taka playstyle for this Inter Miami side, for the MLS All-Stars. The one position we really need to strengthen is the centre-back, where Freire is the best, highest rated player, I do presume, in the whole squad. Yes, Martinez and Aviles are the second highest. But we will need to find new centre-backs as well as a new right-back, because Weigand is only on loan to Inter Miami in real life. And so our first 2 signings are going to be centre-backs. The first one is an absolute superstar, 30 years of age, from PSG coming into the club. It is Marquinhos joining us for a big amount of money, 85 million. Even the second player is going to be a very, very big, game-changing centre-back. Coming in from AS Roma, in this case, a German centre-back. You guys know where this is going. As Mats Hummels is joining the club from AS Roma for 12 million. As a final signing for Season 1, we are going in for a new right-back, who is replacing the current one we've got over there. It is Kieran Trippier joining us for only 2.35 million, plus Joseph Paintsil, who joins Newcastle the other way round. We've really strengthened that back line with Hummels, Marquinhos and Trippier coming into the club. We have a good front three of Buanga, Suarez and Messi. I'm going to put probably, where is he, Acosta in that CM spot. Even though he's on the -4, we might need to switch that up. So Iaramendi stays here for now. But yeah, that is a position I really want to change things up. But for the rest, this is the team for the first La Liga season with Inter Miami, with the MLS All-Stars. That I just found hilarious. Real Madrid want Lionel Messi for 32 million. You can scratch that, guys. We've then gone on and sold a few players like Diego Gomez, Nicolas Freire, Drake Callender, the backup goalkeeper, Leonardo Campagna, and even Sergei Krivtsov, who is already 33, as well as Henny Mukhtar, or however you call him, to Lille for 19.4 million, and then Robert Taylor, along with a few loan moves, players that won't get any game time this season here at the MLS All-Stars. By the way, both Luis Suarez as well as Sergio Busquets are retiring at the end of Season 1 with Inter Miami, and we finish in 8th place in the Spanish La Liga EA Sports. Real Madrid are the champions, ahead of Atletico and Barcelona. We finish in mid-table, upper mid-table, I have to say. I'm really satisfied, actually. 8th place, 58 points, 16 wins, 10 draws, 12 losses. Not too bad of a season. Copa de España goes to Barcelona over Granada. We've actually made it to the semi-finals before getting just about knocked out by Granada on penalties. Looking at the team, we have Buanga with 30 goals, Messi with 15. We have both Arango and Farias who are on loan to a different team. Musa with 9 goals. Even Julian Gressel from centre midfield with 7 goals. Cucho was on loan to Barcelona. He's even scored 5 goals there. A good first season that could actually lead to European football. I'm not so sure But 8th place is alright. Semi-finals of the Copa de España is great as well. We are on the right track with Inter Miami. We have both Hugo Lloris and Jordi Alba retiring at the end of Season 2, so we need to do something in goal as well as on the left back spot. And so the first player we signed in Season 2 is a new left back. Another Spaniard who is replacing Jordi Alba in the starting 11. Called Jose Gaya. The left back was at Valencia since 2012, coming in for 15 million plus Peter Musa, the third string striker. For the goalkeeping spot, I go with an Argentinian World Cup winner, one of the world's best, the winner of the Yashin Trophy as well. You guys guessed it, it is Emiliano Martinez joining us from Aston Villa for 47 million. We've only gone and sold 3 players. Julian Gressel goes to Royal Union Saint-Gilloise for 2.8 million. We have Matias Rojas who goes to Juventus for 11.4, and Luciano Acosta, who wanted to leave the club, goes to Atalanta for 22 million. Which means that we have 71 million for one final transfer in our bank. Only then we go and sign another CDM because Sergio Busquets has of course retired. I'm now going in for a player from Turkey. Not from Inter Miami, but from Inter Milan. It is Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the 31-year-old, joining us for 53 million. We still don't have a centre-back backup, at least the goalkeeper and the left-back now on the bench. A lot of strikers as well as wingers, but yeah, that is how we are looking like. Çalhanoğlu goes into the CDM spot, 31.86. Martinez, 32.87 rated, goes into the goalkeeping spot. Trippier also goes down very rapidly. We have to keep an eye on that. Just like Iaramendi, who has also gone down to a 71, he will retire at the end of the season. We might just need to switch up the formation here. I do believe that this is the best formation we can go for. Çalhanoğlu and Puig hold down the midfield. Giroud goes into the striking spot alongside Cucho. Of course, Suarez is now retired. So has Busquets. So a good change of formation is what we needed. A very offensive formation at that, but we still have a backup to Giroud in both Farias and Jovelic, so not a bad team by any stretch. The end of Season 2 and Inter Miami are in the top 4. They will play Champions League football in Season 3. 76 points, 9 ahead of Valencia. Barcelona La Liga champions. The Copa de España goes to Barcelona over Osasuna. Here we've made the quarterfinals before getting knocked out by Villarreal. Let's have a first look at European competitions where Arsenal win the Champions League over Athletic Club of all teams. The Europa League goes to Chelsea over Monaco. And English teams make it a treble in Europe. Spurs win a trophy in the Conference League over Atalanta. Our stats are looking like this. Messi with 22 goals. Arango on loan to Villarreal with 22. 17 for Boanga and 12 for backup striker Jovelic. But where is the main striker Cucho? Only 5 goals for him. That is not good enough. The squad is looking very good. The 4-4-2 seems to have worked wonders as well. Çalhanoğlu and Puig both up to an 88 and 86. Hummels has gone down to a 78. And Trippier to a 76. We may need to look into that next season. A very good season. 4th in La Liga, quarterfinals of Copa. I'm really excited to see how we will fare in the UEFA Champions League in Season 3. First off, we sign a big centre-back from Arsenal, a 30-year-old, just able to be eligible for our squad. 85 rated he is. I'm talking about Andreas Christensen, the Danish centre-back. For 50 million he comes from Arsenal. For some reason this transfer didn't record in real time, but Denzel Dumfries also comes into the club. From Tottenham, the right back, as Kieran Trippier is retiring at the end of the season. 30 million he cost us. So we are bringing in both Christensen as well as Dumfries into the starting 11, and that's already a much better looking side now. A very good midfield. Good strikers. I would love to have a better striker than Arango, Jovelic or Farias, but yeah, just wait and see if we can find one. After those 2 signings, we've also sold 2 strikers, Christian Arango and Jesus Ferreira. Both go away for over 30 million. We are of course now in the Champions League, and so it is time to go in for the best of the best. A 30-year-old striker, just turned 30 as well, 85 rated. It's the Englishman Ollie Watkins joining us from AC Milan in this save for 45 million. His contract was expiring. So now we have both Watkins and Cucho up top. That is a strong partnership. Along with Christensen and Dumfries, we've really strengthened this starting 11. Very, very strong and precisely in every position that it needed. Halfway point of season number 3, and we are in 9th place in the UEFA Champions League phase, just about missing out on qualifying right away directly for the round of 16. We will face Frankfurt in the playoff round. On the other hand, in La Liga, we are in a title race, just 1 point of Real Madrid, 5 ahead of Barcelona. It's the first round of the playoffs, the first leg. Can we get a good result here? Away at Frankfurt, it's a 1-1 draw. Watkins with the equalizer. Here it is then, second leg at the Chase Stadium, at home in Miami. Can we get the next round? Yes, it's a Çalhanoğlu goal, sending us to the round of 16. The round of 16 sees us face Borussia Dortmund, first at home this time. Can we get a big result at home here? No, it's a 3-1 loss. Adeyemi with a brace and Duns with a goal, and Dortmund are already as good as through to the quarterfinals. It's second leg time away in Dortmund. Can we turn things around? I don't think so. It's a 0-0 draw. We are out in the round of 16. It's the end of season 3 and there is improvement. We finish in 3rd place this time. We couldn't quite keep it up with Real Madrid and Barcelona. Still on 86 points. That is a brilliant season. We've also reached the final of Copa de España, where we just got knocked out. Clearly defeated though by Real Madrid. The Champions League goes to PSG over AC Milan. Europa League goes to Porto over Roma. And the Conference League to Athletic Club over Man United. Looking at the stats, we have Bouanga with an incredible 39 goals, 30 for Cucho. Watkins only with 8 goals, 7 assists. What has happened with him? He's played 46, but he's only netted 8 times. That is just ridiculous. The season has been quite impressive. 3rd in La Liga, it's getting better and better. Runner-up in Copa de España, even round of 16 in the Champions League. Can we make that next step happen in season 4? We need to invest right though. Our newest signing, first signing of season 3, is going to be a new right winger, replacing Lionel Messi, who is now 80 rated. It is the Frenchman Ousmane Dembélé joining us from PSG for 40.6 million. Next up, I'm signing one of the world's best players in CDM. I want to change the formation back to a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 with one striker. That's why we've signed the Spaniard Rodri from Manchester City for 116 million. We've then just gone on and sold both Gabriel Peck to Barcelona for 34 million and Facundo Farias to Borussia Dortmund for 38 million. As the final signing of season 3, we've gone in for a backup goalkeeper. We didn't have one at this moment in time, and so Dominik Livakovic is the man of my choice. Coming in at the age of 32, at the rating of 82, Dominik Livakovic for 13 million from Mallorca, coming in as the backup keeper. And so this is the squad going into the season. We have Martinez still in goal. Livakovic is on the bench. We have a better bench now, let's say. Cucho on there. We have Redondo on there, who has grown to an 81. Messi's on there at 80. Dembélé comes in to overtake from Messi at the age of 30, 85 rated. But the big signing of the summer is Rodri, who will take us to that next level. 31, 91 overall. At the end of the transfer window, we've gone on and sold Dejan Lovelic for 15.5 million. It's the halfway point of the season, of season 4, and we are in 2nd place on 47 points in midst of a title race. 1 ahead of Barcelona, 1 behind Atletico, Real Madrid down in 5th. We have won Supercopa though over Real Madrid in the final, 3-1. And in the UEFA Champions League we finish in 7th place in the top 8, which means we can skip the playoffs and go straight to the round of 16. We are in a very good spot now, but can we defeat Manchester United at Old Trafford in the first leg of the round of 16? Yes, it's a 2-1 win. Bouanga with a brace gives us the win. Bruno gave Man United 1 back, but we win away. It is second leg time at the Chase Stadium. Can we defeat Man United once again? No, it's a draw, but this is enough. 4-3 on aggregate. We march on to the quarterfinals. It is quarter-final time at Anfield against Liverpool this time. After Man United, it is Liverpool. Can we defeat them as well? First at Anfield. We do get a result. 1-0 win through an Ollie Watkins goal in the 5th minute. It is the second leg. 1-0 advantage to ourselves. And we confirm it with another 2-0 win. Watkins and Dembele. 3-0 on aggregate, we trash Liverpool. First legs of the semi-final, and we will face Real Madrid, the kings of Europe. First at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Can we get a result here? Yes, it's a 2-1 win. Riqui Puig, the ex-Barcelona player, with a brace, countering Vini Jr.'s goal. 2-1 win away from home at Real Madrid. It is time for the second leg at home. Can we defeat Real Madrid to go to the final? Yes, it is Gaia giving us the win. Ultimately, 3-2 on aggregate, 1-1 on the night. Gaia with the equalizer in the 83rd minute after Mbappe gave Real Madrid the lead. We are through to the Champions League final. Well, in the Champions League final, we face Bayern Munich from Germany on the 27th of May. On the other hand, we just about miss out on winning La Liga by 1 single point. 5 losses all season. We are just behind Atletico Madrid, ahead of both Real Madrid and Barcelona. Real Madrid also win Copa de España over Getafe. We've already been knocked out in the round of 16 by Real Madrid. This is what I wanted to see from Ollie Watkins. 37 goals, 30 for Bouanga, who's been the absolute OG of this rebuild. 18 and 18 for Dembele, and even 11 for Çalhanoğlu. However, now it is time for Bayern Munich against Inter Miami, against the MLS All-Stars, at the Arena of Schalke in Germany. Puig wins the header here. Now Bouanga into Watkins. This is the chance. Ollie Watkins. 1-0 to the MLS All-Stars. 1-0 Ollie Watkins. This is it. The one England striker scores. The other in Harry Kane hasn't scored yet, but that was a nice goal, nice display. Nice turn by Watkins and a good finish. The midfield maestro slips in Bouanga. Bouanga keeping it against Upamecano. Nice play. This is Hakan Çalhanoğlu into Ousmane Dembele. Blocked shots. Careful, Bayern trying to swarm us now with attacks here. This is left back Kerkez, who's not had a sniff in the first half. Now he gets a sniff. Even Musiala didn't have a sniff, but now they nearly score. Rodri loses the ball here in a precarious position. Bayern equalize. It was coming. Bayern was swarming at us, and it is 1-1. Zaragoza, nice piece of trickery, nice ball inside, and oh my god, that would have been goal of the season. I actually bring on Cucho. I want to see what he's all about, as well as Leo Messi. We have to give him some game time. Here is Cucho. Let's see what he's all about. I've used him before in, I think, a Crystal Palace rebuild, and I loved him. And I can see why. Here he slips in Bouanga. Can that be the substitution of dreams? Oh my god. Cucho Hernandez. Why didn't I play him from the start? Oh, well, granted, Watkins scored a goal, but his overall play wasn't great. Cucho with his first touch goes for the assist here and makes it, and then Bouanga makes it 2-1 in the 79th minute. If we keep the ball cleverly now, then we will have the Champions League wrapped up. Cucho, of course, he's not lost the ball yet. He's not lost a ball yet. Now Messi gets his touch, and that he will go to the corner flag, and that will also be it. I have to say, Messi still going. Messi trying the shot here, gets blocked, but that should be it. Inter Miami, the US All-Stars, the MLS All-Stars, have won the UEFA Champions League. A grinding rebuild this was. A grinding final, certainly. But Inter Miami, the MLS All-Stars, have done it through goals by Watkins and Bouanga. Williams gave Bayern the equalizer, but in the end that was not enough, as Rodri, Emiliano Martinez and all the others have deservedly won it. In the end, But lads, if you enjoyed this rebuild, then please consider dropping a like on the video, subscribing to the channel, and also tell me in the comments what else you'd like to see next. I'm going to say to you goodbye until next time, with the celebrations of the Inter Miami players here, with their captain lifting the trophy in the end. Of course, the captain of the MLS All-Stars in this final is Emiliano Martinez. But I'm saying goodbye until next time. It's been Ribbit Sombrero. I'm out.